Hello, everybody. What's up? What's up? It's your girl Zay from the Bay, and basically, this is going to be a I support you live every Monday. So this is kind of like the practice run, but we're going to get right into it. I'm going to add the young lady who we're going to be interviewing today, and this video will be left up for you all to come see at your own time or right now with us. So I'm going to go ahead and add the assistant, okay, to the live, and we're gonna get right into this interview because we're already running late. So let me see how I add her. Okay, there we go. Wave. Now how do I add you? Wave. There we go. Invite. Take this out of there. Hello. How are you doing, Kiva assistant?
Oh,
You over there shining and glowing and stuff?
just for you, just for you.
Yay! I'm so excited to have you here with us today.
I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, so as you know, this is powered by I Support Media, and this is I Support You live. So here we are live on Instagram for people to tune in and get into this interview with you. I know that we're going to talk a lot about life as an assistant, an entrepreneur. You're a woman of many hats. You work corporate life in for yourself. So we're just kind of like gonna hop into this interview and let's talk about who you are, Miss Kiera. Who is Kiera?
Well, hi, everybody.
Hi.
You know, I don't really do these often, so this is kind of exciting because I'm like behind the camera, not on the camera.
Mm-hmm.
But so I am Kiera. I am an author. I am an entrepreneur. I am a personal assistant, celebrity assistant, virtual assistant. I'm also a supervisor at a job. So it's a lot that I do. Yeah.
Well, let's start with the author. That's the first thing you said, the first letter of the alphabet. So you're an author.
Yeah.
Now tell us what kind of book did you write?
So I wrote a book on how you can make some more money, right?
Right.
So it's a how-to book. It is called The Assistant's Playbook.
Okay.
The Assistant's Playbook because it gives you a play-by-play step of start to finish of how you can start your own virtual assistant business.
Okay.
And so what I wanted to do this was why it was important is because it would help young people like myself, my nieces, nephews. They're such an inspiration to me. So I always look at how they can start making money at a young age, right? Mm-hmm. You don't have to go nowhere. You can work from home. You can make your own schedule. You can work from Starbucks, the house, the airport, on vacation, the beach, wherever you want to work, you can work. You can make your own schedule. You just have to have a phone and you have to have a laptop. Those are the minimum requirements. Mm-hmm. Just because you got to be able to communicate with your clients and you got to do research, booking travel, making their appointments. That's like some of the smaller tasks, but of course they have like reports they need you to make. Sometimes you're a liaison between their company and them. Be the middle person. Sometimes you are the research person. Sometimes you are the stalker. Sometimes your small job as a virtual assistant sometimes becomes a full-blown thing.
Yes.
Yeah, like for example, I'm actually at my client's house right now as we speak.
Okay.
Because she called me like, Kiera, I kind of need some help. I'm behind. I'm like, okay, girl, here I come. So she actually has a business called Majestic Touch where she makes shea butters and oils and scrubs, perfume.
We love the scrubs.
So I am here finishing up some orders for her so we can ship those things out. But like I said, it's make your own schedule. I enjoy my day today being at home sleep.
Okay.
So I started at 6 o'clock.
That's actually very exciting. Like you can work from anywhere because I feel like definitely after the pandemic, everybody's trying to figure out how can I make my own money but still do my own thing. You get what I'm saying? So like, what, before we even get deep into it, what got you into being a assistant? Like, what was the start for you?
I'm sorry, I'm trying to read somebody's comment. They say there's no more play in VA. I'm guessing there's no more play in women. I don't know what he means, or she means, but anywho, what was the question?
VA, I think no more play in virtual assistant. I think the VA stands for, oh, he said he just being silly.
Oh, that's my real question. I'm trying to help you out.
Right.
Okay. What was your question?
The question was, what got you into being a virtual assistant, a celebrity assistant, a personal assistant? What was the start for you?
Okay. So I love this question, just because I always love to give homage back to some people who impacted my life tremendously. From college, I went to California State University in Sacramento.
Okay, Cali.
Cali, yes. I have a dual degree in public relations and theater. And so I moved back, but you know I'm a Georgia peach. I love ATL, love my city. So I graduated and I couldn't find a job. I moved back home and I couldn't find, everybody said I didn't have enough experience. I didn't have enough experience. So I couldn't find a job. Mm-hmm. And so I had to pretty much start from scratch. So along with being depressed and being mad and all over the place, like, what am I going to do? Mm-hmm. I ended up having an intern, right? So
okay.
We all here intern, we feel like we got to work for free. We got to do this. I had to work for free, but hey, I got to pay some bills at some point. Mm-hmm. So somewhere. So I ended up interning at the Atlanta Voice, which is in Atlanta, the Black-owned newspaper company.
Okay.
That is owned by Sarah, Miss Janice Ware.
Hey, Sarah.
He put me in the community relations department. And so I was the community relations intern and I reported to Jay Nash. Jay Nash is actually the reason I got into assisting. I interned and then she had me doing administrative stuff. So responding back to emails, booking her, we would go do interviews, so booking the interviews, assisting her at the interviews or the photo shoots, mm-hmm. whatever the shoot was that day, doing research on upcoming events, things of that nature. And so I was her intern, and then we started working outside of the Atlanta Voice, and I started helping her personally. And then she was like, Kira, this is really a thing. Like, assistance is a real career. And I was like, girl, no, it's not. Like, stop playing with me. She was like, yes, not real. So I didn't know. I didn't even know this was the thing. I didn't know you can really make a career off of it. So she ended up paying for my business license. She paid for my business. She was like, here, I believe in you. She was like, I feel like this is something you can do. Even if you just started, I feel like this is something you can really, really do. You're really good at organizing. You're really good at talking to people. And you really, like, been behind the scenes. I was like, yeah, girl, like, get in front of that camera. That's a lot of work. I didn't think
that's a whole different lifestyle.
I still like to be bummy all the time. You be having to be, because she was always up to par all the time. And I was like, this is a lot. So she bought my business license, and that's pretty much how I started. I was her assistant, and then I grew with her. Mm-hmm. She became a celebrity. She was on V103. Okay. She was out of hosting and red carpets, and then she currently actually just moved to Alabama, and now she is the morning show host. So she's doing really, really big things out in Alabama. I'm really proud of her. She is forever my mentor, and she also wrote a book. So she has been my mentor in this, and then she helped me grow my business, because we would go to different events. She's like, oh yeah, that's my assistant. And then people are like, oh really? What does your assistant do? And asking me things of that nature. And then she sent people to me and referred people to me. And then at some point I was like, okay, I guess I'll start talking for myself and growing the business. Mm-hmm. And that's pretty much what I did. And then Sasha the Diva is the next client that I had, and I met her at the radio station. So after I was interning, I got me a real job finally, period. Okay. I was working in Ocean's period. Ocean's department. And Kiss 104, and Sasha had mentioned that she needed an assistant, and I kind of just like, hey girl, hey, I'm good. And so she interviewed me, and then I was Sasha's assistant for about 3 years.
Wow.
She still calls me for certain things. I still have a very, very good relationship with her. I have a relationship with all my clients. My clients are actually family. When I do, I call them, I text them when I'm sick. They treat me like they child. So text message, I'm not trying to do all that. But no, my clients is really my family. They my babies. I don't have children yet, so they're really my kids.
That is so beautiful, and I really love that. I feel like when you encounter great people and you keep them in your corner and you grow with them, this is where you get great outcomes, like people like you and your other clients that you've worked with, like they're growing together, but they're also growing with you and helping you grow your business. So how was it like that transition from the intern to working your own job and then now starting a business on top of still working a corporate job? How was that transition?
We're gonna get into it. Let's get it. So, I'll use Sasha an example. So, Sasha, I was interning at the Atlanta Voice, and then I would do radio at night because most of the events was like at night or like midday. So, I was that midday, and then I stopped interning because I was starting to pick up more like assistant work between Jay and Sasha and radio stations. So I was like, okay, something got to give. I'm only one person. I can't be 18 places
everywhere at one time.
So then I started working at the radio station. And then I was just focusing on Sasha. And then at this point, Jay had moved. So I didn't really have to focus on Jay as much. So it was just focusing on Sasha. And then after focusing on Sasha, us as millennials or people, I had to pay some bills, you know what I'm saying? So I needed still a little bit more than what I was getting.
Right.
So I end up having to get a job. And so I got a night job. I work at Encompass, which is a TV network situation. So, and I love my job. And so I was balancing the two. So I was trying to sleep, not at work, but as soon as I got off work, and then going to be with Sasha at 11, 12 o'clock, and then being with her till like 4, trying to eat, and then having to be at work at 6 or 7.
Woo!
So I was really not sleeping in the midst of that.
Yeah.
And then sick. I ended up getting really, really sick. And my mom was like, here, I understand you want to be an entrepreneur and you want to do your business, and you also working, but you got to pick. And I was like, pick? What you mean I gotta pick? And then Sasha ended up having a hard conversation with me like, Kiera, you're still doing good, but things are starting to lack. Like you're lacking in certain areas, and that's because I couldn't do 1,000 things at one time. As much as I thought I could not. So I chose to fall back with Sasha, with people who know me. Like you know, I'm a big crybaby. I'm a Cancer. So I'm super, super sensitive. And it was a really, really hard decision for me. It was really, really rough trying to decipher between, do I do what I'm passionate about, which was my business and my clients, because I love helping people. And that's what I was doing. I was helping people.
Right.
I fall back on my passion and do this was making me money every day. Or like, what do I do? So at that particular time, I was trying to buy a house too.
Oh yeah.
So I was trying to do all of this and buy a house.
Right.
So I had to go with working my corporate job, because corporate job was the checks that, when you buy a house,
that money,
the mortgage, that's for them bank statements,
them guarantee money, that guarantee. Yeah, I understand.
So I had to stick with the pay stubs, So I stick with pay stubs. So I ended up staying in my job, and then I told Sasha, like, hey, you know what? I'll just put my 2 weeks in, which was sad, but I put my 2 weeks in. But still, like, if I have time, don't forget about me and call me when you can, and I'll still when I can. And to this day, She called me when she needed me.
Okay.
And yeah.
Building that relationship. Building that relationship with people is very important, because it was like, okay, look, I got to make this sacrifice for me, but I got you. If you need me, it's not because
Right.
I just leaving type of thing. So I feel you. It gets sticky.
It was really hard, because even in this industry and how I was brought up, my mom used to say, your word is your bond. So if you say you're going to do something, you got to do it.
Yeah.
So that was a lot of things like, well, mama, they depend on me. Like, because when you're an assistant, you're really part of their life. It's not like what you see on TV. It's a real thing. Like, it's a real thing. Started LLC. I still do have my LLC. But it's a real thing. So they depend on you. They depend on you. They're like kids. Yeah. They call you 24/7 a day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
they call. And you got to pick up. You got to be available to pick up. Do your podcast.
I will reach out to you.
Okay. Yeah. Reach out to her.
We're going to keep it going, because this is still I Support You Live. That's the point. We support people. My platform is about supporting people, enlightening other people about these people, and giving support. Being there and sharing this information can help somebody. You just never know. And it's going to be left up on my page for anybody who wants to come back and see and to get in contact with Key, the assistant. If you need some virtual assistant, some face-to-face assistant, this is your moment. This is why I want to make this a consistent thing, so that, we spreading the love.
Right. I love helping people, and I love building relationships. So my Fusion Radio, I'll be a guest. Hit me up.
Okay. But keep it moving back into this interview, because I got a lot of questions. So now that you got your book. I know you end up getting your house. You work in corporate life. So how has it been now that you are a supervisor in corporate life? Because now it's like, okay, now you got the people at your job who's highly dependent on you. Now you got your clients who are highly dependent on you. So how are you balancing both now?
So that's a good question. So part of being an entrepreneur and being 9 to 5 is balance and time management, right? So I work overnight, and knowing your limit, in addition to knowing your worth. You see what I'm saying? So for me, I knew when I went, because I left corporate America for a minute. I just went back.
Okay.
So yeah, I left for a year, almost a year and some change. And then I just went back. So I know what works best for me. I know me doing my business, which is virtual assistant, personal assistant, all of that stuff I do during the day, right? And then I do my 9 to 5 3 days a week, but I do it overnight. So I work Thursday, Friday, Saturday from 8 to 8 or 7 to 7, something like that. I work those 3 days a week. So still Sunday, and then Sunday I don't work. So these
self-care day, reset day.
Right. And these are lessons that I over the time. At first I was working 7 days a week, all day, every day.
Right.
I was like, girl, how you gonna find a man? How you gonna do this? How you gonna do that? How you gonna have kids? How you gonna breathe? How you gonna live your own life? How you gonna go you working every single day? So Sundays I dedicated. I tell my clients and I tell work, I'm not covering no shift on Sunday. Don't call me on no Sunday. I'm not answering no emails on no Sunday. I'm not doing nothing work related for nobody on Sunday. Sunday is their day. If I want to sleep all day, I'm gonna sleep all day. If whatever I want to do, that's what I'm gonna do. So as far as being able to maintain the two, and also communicating. So my clients know that I work at night, and they know the days that I work. But they also know I'm blessed with a job, that I have the leniency of answering the phone and responding to an email. Like they know the limitations. They know, no, I'm not going to be on the phone with you for an hour. No. But you got something real quick, cool, I can handle something real quick. So I still have the luxury of having a job where I can still talk on the phone, still handle little small, minute things that I need to do pertaining to my clients. And then during the day, my clients know Kiera all in. Kiera all happy to work, but I also have to make sure I follow a schedule. So dates, times, all that stuff is important because I still get my appointments and all the other stuff, my own self,
personal life,
and but the goal for this year, which I'm super excited, is to basically pour out into others. So I want to create other jobs for other people. So now that I wrote my book is published. You can buy it on Barnes and Nobles, Books A Million, my website, Amazon. You can buy my book anywhere. So now you can start to learn. And then if you need a coach, I'm here to coach along the way. But I also want to start an agency. So my agency is where assistants can come, whether they are production assistant, because I also have experience in that, production assistant, virtual assistant, personal assistant. Because personal assistant and virtual assistant, they're two different things. People think they're the same thing. They are not the same thing.
Well, tell me the difference, please. So for the people who don't know.
Personal assistant is somebody your client's going to expect you to be in their person every single day. They're going to expect you to be with them like in person every single day. Virtual assistant, I'm working virtually. I don't have to be in your face.
You won't see them at all?
No, not really. Now I have some clients that I call co-op, meaning I do personal and virtual, meaning it's a hybrid situation. Like I may see them 2 days a week in person, but majority of the time it's virtual.
Okay.
So I have hybrid clients. Name of the book is called The Assistant's Playbook.
And it is in the link in your bio, correct? You go to her page. You can go and find the book on Amazon, Barnes & Noble,
Books,
all that great stuff. So if you're not following her, go follow her right now.
Yes. So look at my niece.
My niece. At the end of her interview, we'll be open to letting other people in. So I do really want to get to everybody in the comments, but I would love to just get all her information out here on this interview. I appreciate all the love and the interaction going on right now in the chats. Kiara doing the damn thing. I appreciate you, boo. My Fusion Radio, we will add you in at the end of her video, okay? At the end of her interview, okay? Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. But no, so that's the difference between personal and virtual assistant. So as far as how I manage it all, it's really having a calendar. And Zay has been with me enough to see how I have a calendar. I have a calendar on my phone. I have the old school calendar, like with the book.
Right.
And color coded. Like all my clients got their own color. They got their own folders. They got their own notebooks.
Right.
Because that's how I have to stay focused.
Yes.
You know me.
And I love that. And I love how passionate you are. You know, you can tell when somebody's passionate about what they do, when they can just give you all the fast, like boom, 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 boom. And just like knowing that, I mean, because you even touched my life in so many different ways that we could talk about on another day. But I just know that you are really not only helping them with their business, but you're also helping them with their lives. You're helping. Being an assistant is like you're literally a part of somebody's life. Like you said, that's your family. So that is just amazing. And I love the energy that you're giving right now, because that is another thing I want to talk about, because you, between all of this, all the stuff you do, not getting no sleep, you always keep yourself looking right, hair right, lashes on, you know what I'm saying? So like, tell the people about your self-care, because I feel like a lot of people don't understand that being an entrepreneur, you have to take self-care days. You have to take care of yourself. So tell us some of the things that you do to take care of yourself.
So first of all, I want to say thank you, because you're cute. You're real cute. So, y'all, I am not put together all the time. I don't know what.
Cut it out.
She sees me about 5 days a week, and she know this is not what it looks like. But as far as self-care, for me, self-care is very important to me. And I've learned about self-care over the last year. I've had some personal things happen, health-wise, that I just wasn't taking care of myself. I just thought, I'm young, I can just work. Like, I don't have no kids. Like, time to work. But not knowing that self-care was important, right?
Right.
So for me, my first self-care thing is therapy. I go to therapy. I have my therapist. My clients know. On Tuesdays at 11 o'clock, Kiara is unavailable. I'm unavailable.
Balance.
With my because when you're an assistant, people don't understand. There's so much that goes on. Mm-hmm. You're not just managing my life. I'm not just managing Kiera's life. I'm managing Kiera's life, Stevie life, Sasha life, other clients' lives. I'm managing all these people's lives in addition to my life. And also, I signed a non-disclosure. People who are watching, that's an NDA, meaning you can't tell these people business. You can't talk to nobody about what you're frustrated about. You can't do none of that. So I had to find an outlet for me to do that. So that's also why I wrote a book too, because I like to write. That's my way of releasing. Mm-hmm. But my therapist is my outlet, but I can just talk. Let it out. Yeah. Name dropping, ain't saying no names, but it's my time to talk. Whether it's just, oh my God, I'm exhausted, or I'm stressed, or because you talked about energy. Energy is another thing that plays a play into assistant. Mm-hmm. Your clients depend on you. Meaning, for example, Stevie is one of my clients and he's an actor, right? Right. So Stevie calls me and Stevie is down, but Stevie has an audition to do in 2 hours. My job, or a good assistant job, is going to be to put his spirits back up. That's what I got going on. My client called me. He got this going on. He stresses and the third. What am I going to do? I got to help my client out. So I got to find whatever I got in me to pull the best energy out of him for him to do good on his interview. Because when he do good, Kiera go do good. Right. When he good, you good. I love my clients, and support is everything for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love clients. So when they need me, I gotta be there. So clients is just like your lover, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. Like, they need you. They depend on you. My clients depend on me. When I was sick with the flu right before Thanksgiving, girl, I thought I was dying. My clients was so mad. Like, they was mad, but they weren't mad. Like, because they really was like, Kiera, you gotta get better. Mm-hmm. I'm behind because they respect the fact that, no, bro, like, I'm sick, y'all. Like, I'm not making it up. I'm really sick, and I really can't talk to you right now. Like, I
need that time to yourself.
Which is why it's so crazy, because I'm a part of people's teams every single day. Like, people can talk about that. That's why I got a team. And this is why Kiera's going to build her team this year. Kiera's manifesting in 2023 to build her team. And I'm going to have my team. My niece, which y'all can see on here, It's Me Kennedy. That's the closest assistant I got. That's my baby. That's my girl. But she too, right? So she got her own stuff. But when I need stuff, she my right hand. My clients know her. Because you gotta have people you trust. Right. And for me building my team is a little harder than other people, because I know what good assistants look like. Yeah. Because assistant. So it's different when you know what it looks like. You kind of know what you're looking for. And I'm always willing to learn, but at some point, I can't be learning all the time. I can't be teaching all the time. Mm-hmm. So it takes a village. Yes. And this is why I'm so happy you're doing this. This is exciting.
Thank you. And I'm happy that you're doing it, because you're dropping some gems, some stuff people probably don't even know. Like, how you didn't know that assistant is a job, and people are probably already doing this job and don't have a title for it. And this was that piece, and that what gets me into, like you said, you have your niece that helps you out. You're trying to build your team. So what will be some advice or some tips you have for anybody else that's trying to get into the same field, or just trying to figure it out? Like we all are. At one point in time, we were all trying to figure it out. So what would be some good advice you can share for other people, some things that you've learned throughout your journey?
That's a good question. So one thing for me, and I can't speak for everybody else, but one thing for me, I put God first. Whatever I do, God comes first. Right. I pray every day. I believe in writing it down, making it plain, making your plan. So that's one. Two, family support. Family. In your family, people always say, I don't have no family. You may have friends that become your family. Like, Zay is my family. Amen. My clients are my family. Amen. My people I work with at work, my team, that's my family. That's family. Know me. I know when they go be late for work. I come to honor me. I know all of that. Right. I know when they're hungry. I know all of that. So family support is really, really big. My mama on here. That's my other support, y'all. I love her to death. But no, support is a really big thing. And then two, buy my book. My book is a great resource for you.
Yes.
Great resource. It literally shows you if you need to know how to do an LLC, that's chapter 1. Chapter 1 is how to start your own business. I even give you resources and other avenues from virtual assistants. There's a lot of websites that you can start on. Like if you don't want to do a business just for yourself yet, but you want to do some contracting work. I have those links in the back of my book and those resources that you can go and just get side work or, things of that nature if you want to just make some extra money on the side, because I do believe in multiple streams of income, which is I wrote this book. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. I always do tips on my page. There's videos on my page or tips. And also by the end of the year, I'll be doing a master class too. So stay tuned for that. As far as any other tips, like I said, being organized and staying focused. Have your plan and stick to your plan. And don't let social media deter you from your plan.
Okay, that's a good one. Social media is
or your friends' success deter you from your success. Because success is different for everybody.
Right. Amen.
It's a broad word. Success is a broad word. Success. My success is gonna be different from Zay's success, but that doesn't mean that Zay's not successful because we don't look the same or we don't do the same thing.
Right.
Her success will be different from my success, but hey, we're still successful at the end of the day. And my dreams and my visions is different from your dream and your vision. When you accomplish your dream, then you are successful.
Yes.
Whatever that dream is. Kiera, I'm mid successful. I ain't say I'm all the way successful. I still want to do that, but I'm gonna get there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get there. I want to do some more acting. I'm gonna get there. That's my dream.
Any actors in the comments and the views?
Some classes,
producers, all of that.
No.
Oh, I love you. I'm so excited. Like, let me tell y'all just a little bit backstory because I don't think y'all really know a lot about me and Kiera, but I actually met her through our soror, Randy O. And ever since we met, we've been like this. Like, this girl has helped me in so many ways. And when we're talking about like building a relationship with people, I've done so much photography gigs because of her. Like, she always is mentioning my name in rooms, whether I'm there or I'm not there. She's always sharing. That's what this live is about. Is I support you live. This is the moment for anybody in the comments want to support. Go follow her. Go buy her book. Reach out. Ask for help. That's what we are here for, to network and show support to one another. And I personally really appreciate you for even coming on here and dropping them gems and those secrets and stuff, because people trying to get that money, the multiple streams of income like you. Like, and I saw one of the comments in here, like, yeah, let your job fund your dreams, and you have subverted that. Like, you've done that plus more, and I just appreciate you so much. Like, sincerely.
And I'm here to help. When I say that, I genuinely mean I'm here to help. Me and Zay were AKAs, and y'all already know AKAs is already about service and service to all. And that's something why I even became an AKA. So if you need help, if there's any resources you may think you need, and I may not have an answer, I promise you I'll help you get the answers.
Okay.
I may not know everything, but I'm gonna help you figure it out. Because I want everybody to be successful. I want everybody to live their best life and dream big and enjoy life. Yeah, and get to this bag,
Get to this bag. If y'all go look at her reels, go look at her reels. We talk a lot about getting to that bag, okay? we working on a lot of stuff. I love working with her. Y'all, we be having the time of our lives. So, like,
anybody with some content, go hit up Zay. Day. She is the only reason my Instagram is popping in 2023.
Shut up, cut it out. We're building a team. We work together, okay?
2023, y'all. I'm going there, y'all. 2023, I'm gonna get that team that I talked about, and we're gonna get these classes going and support each other.
Yes.
We're gonna love each other. We're gonna keep in this bag.
Well, go ahead and drop all your socials, drop how they can find you, get in contact with you, drop your book and all that so we can let the listeners know.
Yes, and I will put it in the comments after I say it.
Oh, yeah.
Follow me on Instagram. It is Key the Assistant. Mm-hmm. That's Kee, the Assistant. Oh, we gotta talk about why I even started my name too. My name and my business. Or you can follow my business page, which is Pearls and Cuffs Assisting.
Oh, yeah.
Follow me on
Facebook. Have so much
here in Weldon. And I also have the business page. My book is called The Assistant's Playbook. You can purchase it on Amazon. You can purchase it on Books A Million. You can purchase it on Barnes and Nobles. Or you can purchase it on my website, which is pearlsandcuffs.com. So before I leave, look at my...
I want to say, look at the niece up in there on it, okay? She already had dropped all your stuff. Shout out to these, okay? I love it.
Before I get off of here, Pearls and Cuffs Assisting is my LLC. It's the business, which is what the agency will be up under. I'm working with my mentor, Audrey Ori. I love her to death. She's been helping me a lot behind the scenes on a lot of different things and projects I want to do. Because she tells me all the time that this is my year. She said, you focused on helping everybody else with their dreams and their goals, when you're going to focus on yours. And so when you're an assistant, sometimes it's hard because I'm selfless and I'm always helping everybody else. And sometimes I put myself on the back burner, but she's always in my little corner like, what you got going on your page? Why your page ain't posting in weeks? Girl, I've been tired. I've been tied up. So those are no longer excuses I can say anymore.
Right.
Which is very, very important. But Pearls and Cuffs Assisting came about because pearls, I'm an AKA, but pearls are an accessory to our wardrobe when we have to go out and about with AKA we wear our pink and green and our pink and green with our pearls. And then the cuffs actually comes from my dad because my dad was wearing cufflinks all the time with his suits. So cufflinks, people always say like, here, you got a sex shop or something. I'm like, no, it's not a sex shop. No sex shop. But it's not my website. It is, guys. Pearls and Cuffs Assisting. But assistants are an accessory to your clients' lives. Without, they're themselves, but you add on to their life. So Pearls and Cuffs will accessory to your life. So that's where Pearls and Cuffs come from.
Oh, wow. That was very creative. I love how you correlated the two of those and put a little hint of daddy's girl and all that in there. I see what you did.
Well, I'm a daddy and mama's girl. Now you're trying to get me in trouble. Mama, I love you. I'm a daddy and mama.
Look, I ain't gonna say she do talk a lot about her mama too. She do. I vouch for that.
Don't do that. Don't get me.
You do both though. I ain't gonna lie. You like, oh, I'm a daddy's girl. Oh, but my mama's my best friend. Like, so hey, you know what I mean.
In trouble. Every time you in trouble. I talk to mama every day. Can't be on the phone every day.
Every day. Yeah, I'm not about to play with you today, okay? Because we already know. We already know.
I like this. We can do this on Oxy. Anybody
really can. We can always just hop on live and give these gems because, you never know. You never know who you may touch. Seriously.
Right. Yeah, because, as you know, Zay, you've been helping me a lot because, I don't even like this live stuff. But I guess I can go live.
I told you, step out. This is the moment for you to get uncomfortable so that you can figure out the things that are meant for you. Because I feel like we figure out a lot about ourselves when we're in uncomfortable situations. And although you may have felt like you were uncomfortable or it's not your thing, you did the damn thing. You did that, okay? So cut out all that bullshit talking, okay?
No, you really preaching to me because actually today, every day I do my motivation. I don't say every morning because I'll be sleeping in the mornings. I ain't even gonna cap. But every day, my motivation today was get out your comfort zone. That's the only way you will actually be successful. Yes. So that's what my motivation was today was going out of your comfort zone is the only way for you to grow. So I am going to use that and I'm going to stay out of my comfort zone this year.
Oh, Kiara, I love you and thank you so much. much.
I
I
love
really, really appreciate you coming on here and letting people know about the Key the Assistant, okay? I wish I could stay on live, but y'all know we have another interview going on tonight as well. Kiara, we're gonna have to do this again because yeah, you have more stuff to give, and I just know you do.
Yes, y'all stay tuned because they is actually about to do my upcoming photo shoot. Y'all stay tuned. And her next guest is the one doing my watch.
Oh, don't give them it. They have to find that out, y'all. The next guest is at Run From Sin. Make sure you guys, I'm going to exit the live and I'm going to come back on because I want to save Kiera's live for herself. You guys can go and look at her individual live interview and y'all go support. Make sure you guys are following her. Go follow her. This is the time to get off live and go follow her. Go purchase her book. Okay? Let's support.
I promise I follow back.
Yeah.
And I'm not big yet, y'all, so I run my own social media. So
you are big.
I
you
said
are big.
I didn't say I said yet. So I actually do run my own social media page. So don't think anybody else is really me.
All right. Well, I guess that was it for the night. Thank you. And I'll see you at work this week, girl.
See you at week, girl.
All right.
Time. Bye, y'all. Thank everybody who was on today. Like I said, stay tuned for more. And go buy my book. Play with
Go buy the book.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.